Today we are going to talk about a cruise ship that has run aground, some updates from Celebrity, Virgin Voyages, a fun new cruise ship to consider up in the Great Lakes, and then finally something we need to talk about. So let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. Today is Tuesday. It is September 12th of 2023. And first of all, I would like to invite you to please subscribe to our channel. We would love to see you here every day. I look forward to reading your comments and I'm thrilled to have you with us. If you appreciate these updates, would you please give this video a thumbs up? Just click that thumbs up. It really helps us out. So thank you very much. So let's start off talking about Hurricane Lee. As you all know, if you're new around here, I'm departing on a cruise on Saturday out of New York for the New England, and Hurricane Lee has been brewing. It's been causing a lot of worry for cruise ships. A lot of itineraries have had to change there in the Caribbean, but that storm is moving on up to New England. So I wanted to bring you up to date. Right now, the forecast is showing sunny, if you can believe it, for New York City on Saturday. I looked right before I did this video. They are projecting that the storm will be a little bit north of there by Saturday and then hit Nova Scotia, Halifax, that region up there on Sunday. Now on Sunday, we are due to be in Newport, Rhode Island, which is quite a bit south of there. So there is some rain in the forecast, but hopefully we will be able to still have a wonderful cruise and make our ports of call. One thing to keep in mind, though, is that when you look at everything that goes into considering if you can visit a port or not with a cruise ship, if there is a large storm surge, which is one of the concerns there, especially in Canada, it might make it so that those ports are not able to receive cruise passengers. So, of course, everyone who lives in the path of Hurricane Lee is in our thoughts and prayers, and surely their safety and their homes and their businesses there are much more important than whether or not a cruise ship gets to go to their port. But it would be really nice as well if we can get to go. So we will keep them in our prayers and hope for the best for our cruise as well. Now, also, I would add, I have not heard if they are making any alterations to the itinerary for the cruise that is sailing right before ours. So if any of you happen to be on the Emerald Princess or even on the Caribbean Princess, she is also sailing in New England there. Let us know any updates that you have received. The next story I've got for you is a cruise ship has run aground in Greenland. It's a luxury cruise ship. It is owned by Aurora Expeditions. The name of the ship is the Ocean Explorer, and she has run aground in a very remote area of Greenland, right there by the national park. It's called Alpefjord, Alpefjord, and the Danish military, they have this joint Arctic command group that helps patrol that region and take care of everything. They reported on this and said that the closest vessel that they have to this grounded cruise ship is 1,200 nautical miles away, which is a long way. So they are expecting to hopefully make it to that grounded vessel by Friday morning and see what they can do to help. The reports say that there are not any injuries, that everyone is okay. Now, apparently there is a cruise ship in close region there to that ship that has run aground, and so the Joint Arctic Command there has asked them if they will please stay in the region in case anything changes and they actually do need some help. So I will keep you up to date on what they report about that. I am wondering if any weather had anything to do with that ship running aground there, because a lot of times, I've been keeping my eye a lot on Greenland cruises because it is on my bucket list. And I have noticed that quite frequently cruise ships are not able to make their calls in Greenland due to weather. Now, every once in a while, of course, they're able to make one of their ports, but a lot of times I have noticed that is an area of the world that is highly unpredictable with weather. So we will see what the reports come out as. A little bit more is known about this, but I wanted you to know about it. Now, we were talking about Virgin Voyages the other day. Virgin Voyages had announced that their newest ship, the Brilliant Lady, was going to be delayed. She was set to debut in December of this year, and now she is delayed, and we do not know the day that she is going to come online. Now, they announced that, and then just a few days later, they have announced that they have a new CEO at Virgin, as well as they have just completed another round of fundraising. That's what companies do when they need more money. It's kind of like venture capital. And they just raised $550 million. As I have thought about their announcement with the Brilliant Lady, as they made that announcement, they were saying that there was trouble getting enough crew for the ship, and there were delays with supply chain, with getting all the supplies they needed to complete that ship on time. And with them just finishing another fundraising round, I am wondering how much of that plays in to how much money they have, how much the ship costs, and everywhere that they feel like they need to put their money right now. I know I mention this kind of often, but it truly is on my mind a lot, really where the cruise lines sit right now with how much they owe in debt, as well as trying to be somewhat profitable. But those debt payments have got to be heavy on the mind of their financial people. And also the fact that some of those bonds and notes, I'm sure, are going to come due. They're going to have to be refinanced, and interest rates that are much higher. So I don't know how much that is playing into Virgin's situation right now, but in spite of all of that going on, Virgin is taking really good care of their customers, which I feel is a little bit becoming more and more rare in the cruise world these days. So one of our Let's Go family members was booked on the inaugural cruise for the Brilliant Lady. And what Virgin offered is remarkable. So people could either take their money back, just have a refund if they were booked on that inaugural, or they could go ahead and stay in that same cabin category. So whatever category you had booked on the inaugural, you could, for no more money, you could go on whatever other Virgin voyage you wanted to go on that there was availability. So here these people were booked on the inaugural, which was set to be a 5-day Caribbean cruise, and they have taken that credit from Virgin because they canceled that, and they have booked a 14-night Australia, New Zealand, and Tasmania cruise, same cabin category, so they didn't have to pay another penny. And along with that, they get a $600 bar tab. And by the way, it's over New Year's. What a fun time to go. So a $600 bar tab, free gratuities, pre-Wi-Fi, plus they get $1,000 in onboard credit. I find that remarkable. And it actually nudges me a little bit to want to try Virgin Voyages. I've seen some videos about it. I wasn't sure if the vibe is the thing for me. You just have to go on what people experience and what you think based on what they say, right? But with how good they take care of their passengers, I am really excited someday to give it a try. Now, our Let's Go family member, Jeffrey, he has a blog called Cruising for One. It's a really good blog. So just Google Cruising for One blog and take a look. He happens to be on the Scarlet Lady this week, and I am really excited for his report because like back when his family was growing up, they were on Royal Caribbean is what they cruised. He most recently has been cruising on Princess for a few years now and really enjoying that. So he's giving the Scarlet Lady a try on Virgin Voyages. So I'm excited to hear about that. But one thing I noted is he made a really good comment, and I read all of your comments. So I really appreciate all of your comments. Thank you for leaving them. Now, one comment that he made, though, really stood out to me as we have been talking a lot about a lot of the cruise lines not taking quite as good care of their passengers, nickel and diming on everything. He said, as long as the ships are at 100% capacity, there will be no empathy for wronged passengers. So talking a little bit about cruise passengers that are either don't have the best experience, things don't go smoothly, either before they get on the ship or when they're on the ship, as well as just the whole approach to customer service and the whole approach to loyalty, right? I really appreciated that comment, and he's right. As long as they can sell all those cabins, I think they're going to be happy. Now, Virgin Voyages clearly has a vision for what they want their passengers to do. They want their passengers to go on the cruise, love the cruise, and come back. They want them to come back. And I just really appreciate that vision. It seems like that is something that's missing a lot these days. And I am really, it cheers me up a little bit to see that going on. So let me know in the comments, is Virgin Voyages on your radar? Tell me what cruise lines you feel like has been taking good care of you lately. That is really important. I know that I have had people cancel cruises with Princess over the changes they made with their Plus and their Premier packages and the way they handled it. And I love to hear everyone's input, like what to try next. I know what I recommend, but I want to hear what you have all really enjoyed lately and who you feel like really appreciates your loyalty. All right. Now, really quickly, I also wanted to let you know that Carnival Cruise Line website is for the most part going to be down on Saturday the 16th of September and the 17th. So it is going to, they're going to start to do a whole revamp of it at 12:01 a.m. So just past midnight there on Saturday the 16th, and it will come back online sometime in the evening on Sunday the 17th, depending on when they get everything done. You might remember that there was a glitch not too long ago where drink packages were selling at a really low price there for a while, and of course they honored those, but it was a glitch. They do have some outages and glitches. Again, we know Princess could use an overhaul. They have a lot of glitches, but they did cite, and this is really interesting, I thought it was so interesting and very telling of what's going on in cruising right now. They said that from their visits to their website in July of 2022 to the number of visits in July of 2023, it was up by 9%. And do you know how many visits they had in 1 month? They had 13 million visits to their website. That is huge. So it shows what a stable system they need to have, and I'm really excited that they're making the updates that they need so that they can support all of the people who want to go on a Carnival cruise or look at even taking a Carnival cruise. So let me know if you're thinking of booking a Carnival cruise. Don't plan to do it this weekend just in case, and don't plan to do really anything with your booking this weekend. So if you've got something that needs to urgently be done, make sure you get it done by Friday. And I look forward to hearing from all of you. It's really been nice to talk to you and see you today. Please do put your questions in the comments. I will be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.